Alright, today I thought it'd be a cool idea if I could run all these locomotives together. Some of them don't run, most of them do run, some of them have DCC, some of them don't. But again, that doesn't matter because my dad and I are gonna be changing them all to DCC at some point. So first we're gonna start off with the CSX locomotive. This one is DCC. And the track's pretty bad, so it's probably either gonna get, like, on the inside track it gets stuck over there, and the outside it gets stuck right here, so I have to keep moving them around every once in a while. And fun fact, this is the first locomotive I ever got, so okay. Turn it off. I don't even know where I put this thing. Just put it over here. Okay, next we have the Illinois Terminal one. This is a Bachmann. $10.72. Yep, so there's that one. And this one is DCC, but the decoder's weirded out and it won't run for some reason, so gotta fix that part, but anyway. Say Walthers, can't speak right. And yes, this is a dummy locomotive. The real one is right here. 1070. Okay. Takes a while to boot up. I guess it isn't working right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. It was working earlier today. Oh well. Okay, on to the DC locomotives. So I guess first we're going to start off with this one. Move all these cars out of the way. Actually, just move this out of the way. This one does run. I don't think I've seen it run in a while though. Oh wait, whoops. Yeah. Sparks a lot. It's almost full power. Click. It's pretty fast. It's not even full power. Athearn blue boxes. Never fail. Okay. I guess next we're going to do this Western Maryland one. I got this for like $40, and when the track's actually clean, it runs really well. But since the track is really dirty, it runs terribly. It looks better when it runs at lower speeds. So there's that one. Okay. The Santa Fe. No, we'll probably do the Southern Pacific next. Some of my Instagram streams, a lot of people like the Southern Pacific one. They always know it by like what type. Very, very, very train nerd. Uh-oh. It's the same type as this Amtrak one, which I'll get to later. And here, I'll get to that one after that, but there we go, there's that one. When I first got it, it was sparking like crazy. This one, I love this. I love the way this locomotive looks, but thing is, when you try to run it around the corners, the moment it gets to the corner, derails off. It's kind of not fun, but okay. This is probably one of the fastest locomotives I have. Even at 50, it's still really fast. That's like 50. That's as fast as the Athearn Blue Box is going. And then if I put it to like 80, full power. Let's stop it before it derails. It's already fell over before. Okay, next I'm going to do the Burlington Northern one. Oh. It actually runs pretty decent. Forgot how much I got this at a train show for, but we have plenty of Burlington Northern what do you call it, box cars, and then we also have a caboose, so we might be able to make, alright, here's the caboose. But it'd be cool to make an entire Burlington Northern train, because these box cars are so easy to find. You literally can find them at every single train show. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be running is this tiny steam locomotive, and I think we got this thing at like some local like firehouse for like $20. It can only pull like 3 cars. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think it's run in a while, so full power. Come on. Ooh, ouch. That burns. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't run that. Those wheels just burn my hand. Yeah. Okay. Next, we're going to be doing this RF&P locomotive. Oh, I should probably turn the track off first. Okay, there we go. Athearn Genesis runs really good. Pretty quiet as well. I accidentally had this thing running for 7 hours straight before. Still runs perfectly fine. Because, you know, Athearn. This is my dad's locomotive. It's probably more realistic than the Atlas ones, which I'm going to get to later. Because this is a darker one than these light blue ones. Okay, so anyway, let's move on to, you know, the Atlas one. I feel like I should run them double. I'm going to run them double. It would be cool at some point to like paint them into like the actual dark blue. And there's those two. I'll just put them right here for now, because actually no, here, I'll just put them back in their spots. Okay, so this locomotive, I don't know if it runs or not. It's a dummy, or not a dummy, a powered one, because the dummy locomotive sits in the front for some reason. Oh. As you can see, it kind of runs. It would be cool if I could fix it up, but I don't know. I don't even know what type it is. Made in Austria. Whichever ones are made in Austria, then that's what company it is. So anyway, we're gonna move on to this big guy. I'm gonna turn this off. This guy was, I think, maybe like $40 at a train show. It was a steal. Just had to add some like lubricants and stuff like that, and then it ran pretty good. Thing is with this, the coupler height, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it was really low, and every time it'd go to like this crossing right here, it would hit it and then derail and then break the coupler. I broke 2 couplers. Okay, there's that one. And here is the CSX Maintenance of Way locomotive. I don't think this is an actual like number for a locomotive, because I'm pretty sure the numbers are just 90, 96, 60, and 95, 53. I think those are the numbers, but you can always change them. And yep, the good old Athearn blue boxes never fail. We also got some of the cars for it. There's one right here. There's one right there. And there's one right there too. And we're trying to get couplers on these things as well. Knuckle, not horn hook. A lot of them are probably gonna have horn hooks for a while. Change that in the future. Thing is, I can't. Oh, well, there's the caboose too. I can't find a single picture of the actual maintenance of way train, which is kind of sad because I wanted to build one. Okay. Next, the auto train. My dad used to see these when he was growing up before Amtrak took it over. And I'll run it with the dummy engine. Oh. There, the coupler's not aligned. Uh-oh. Oops. Fail. Oh, that just stopped so abruptly. Oh, what is that? What is on the bottom of this? It's a little weird looking. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Oh well. I think the coupler height on these two are different. This thing does not run. Every time you try to run it, it just doesn't do anything. You can see that. I don't think a normal locomotive is supposed to do that. Because that just happens. And I'm not going to keep playing with it because I think somebody tried to turn it into a dummy locomotive, I think. Because these wheels are all loose, which is not supposed to be what's happening. Well, these things just slide. I don't know why. But I don't think it's supposed to be like that, unless these people just wanted to make it a dummy engine. This one does not run. When I try to run this, it just starts smoking. This one is a dummy. This one I got for $60. It was a really good deal. Or sorry, $59. Because I only have seen, I think, like one person have this, which is, I think, SMT Mainline. And I wanted to get one of my own. Oh. And actually deals good around 8, actually I don't even know what type of radius this is. It might be like 15 or something, but it deals really good with it. Where's the sticker for it? I know I had a sticker on here at some point that told me the price. I think it might have fallen off. But anyway, here's my 3 DDXs. Here's the first one. Got it for, what? Oh, you know, this was the one that I got for $40. Because I asked the guy, how much is it? He said 45, so I said sure. And he's like, oh yeah, wow, that was really willing. I'll just do it for 40. I said, okay. I'm trying to get my collection so I can have like 10 of these things just lined up going around the layout. Because it'd probably take a lot of room up. And no, I have not cut the thing off yet because I've been too lazy. There's DDA 40X number 1. This is number 2, or they're all Bachmans. This is the newest one, or this is the newer one. The other ones are from like 1980. I think this is from like 2010 or something. It runs really good. I think it can also be DCC too. But I just can't get it to run with DCC, which is sad. I wish I could, but I can't. Every time I type in 6910, it won't pop up, or on the thing, it won't start. So, yeah, it's a really good runner. I always just forget to run it, probably mostly because of the couplers. Okay, here's this one. Oh yeah, I forgot. The wheels on this thing are messed up. Or no, just this one. Like, I don't think the wheels are supposed to be like that. Yeah, so next is this, I think it's a, I think it's an Atlas U-boat. I'm not sure what type of U-boat it is. There's just like 50 different U-boats that were made, so it's a really good runner too. Has horn hook on the front and knuckle on the back, which is kind of odd. Now with hearing those big ones, when I hear this, I feel like my ears are clogged. It's kind of funny. So, yep, there we go. Okay, here's one of my Norfolk black painted Norfolk Southern locomotives, because I have 3 NS Heritage units. The other black one, that thing was a mess. It's a Bachmann Spectrum. I think it was a C39-8 standard cab. I think that's what it already is. But that thing ran terribly. Even when we got it, it ran terribly. And then it fell apart, so. And then the dog peed on the box. So it was kind of just cursed from the beginning. Okay, and then, if I'm not mistaken, the final one is this thing. I don't remember if this thing runs good or not. I think that's the last. Nope, there's still a couple. There's also some in boxes that don't run very well. We have a Seaboard Coastline, I think SD40, maybe something, some SD something, and it doesn't run very good anymore. I think it's on its last legs. I just noticed there's no headlight in it. This thing, Proto. Oh, and there's also the Chessie one too. Completely forgot about those two. How could I forget about the Protos? Oops. This thing runs beautifully. It's a little loud, but when you put DCC over it, you can probably not really hear it. That's how long it takes to stop. That's how good it is. Even with the dirty wheels, it still stops really good and picks up power really good. Guess I'll just put this one right here. And finally, the Chessie. I gotta put the shell back on. Actually, you know what? I think it can run without the shell for now, because the shell is a pain to put on. So just imagine the shell on it. And yes, another Proto. I think it's a Proto 1000. I don't know if Chessie system ran it long coded forward or just regular. Because, like, I don't know if they ran it like that or if they ran it like that. I think they ran it like that. So, anyway. I think that's it for all the locomotives. So, think I'll probably make a video from us continue building the layout. I haven't made this part yet, but that's how much progress we've gotten. So I guess see you in another video. I forgot about this locomotive. The tender's on some project that I'm doing, but as you can see, it does run. Only off this like tiny wire, but yes, it does run. It's the locomotive my dad had when he had his old layout when he was younger, and a couple other ones too, but they don't run, sadly. So